Hi everyone, welcome to the ColorArte Winter Dreams educational event. I'm going to be doing a special painting on a 16 by 20 inch birch plywood panel from US Art Supply, and I'm also showing you that I'm going to seal this panel with a Rust-Oleum paint and primer in one. It's a vintage gold, and I'm doing that so that it seals it off and I'm not having to use, my expensive acrylic paints or gesso to do this. It's real easy. You just got to make sure you're doing it in a well ventilated area. I was actually in my garage with the garage door open when I sprayed that, and so you want to make sure you're in that well ventilated area. And then I'm also showing you that I put the frog tape on the back just so that I keep my edges nice and neat and tidy. I'm using some really beautiful ColourArte Vivid Intense High Flow Metallic paints for this, and that is the Gold Opal. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about these in just a second, but I want to go over what they are. And I'm using Amsterdam Graphite, which is a really pretty dark charcoal-like color. And there you see the Aztec Bronze. It's kind of a beautiful, almost copperish color. And really vibrant Tuscan Gold. And just a little side note, with these paints, since they are high flow, I mix a little Sax gel medium with them just to bring them up to the viscosity of, say, the Amsterdam 2 paints, just because it makes it easier when I'm trying to get my recipe the right consistency. And since they are high flow, they need that to have a little bit more body, so I just add a little dollop of that to the high flow, the Vivid Intense high flow metallics that I'm using. And I'm also using Amsterdam White that you saw in there because I just wanted to see if that would add something to the pour. And I think it does, because the background is the Vallejo Pearl Medium Cloud Mix White. And there you see that is my base that I'm just now talking about. And it turned out, this pour turned out really amazing. If you see in the upper right hand corner, there's my glue gun, and I just did a recent piece for my friend Taslima Maya of Taslima Maya Art's birthday collaboration, and it was a glue gun stained glass lotus flower painting, and I will put a link up in the right hand corner and you could go check that out if you've missed it. It turned out really neat, and that was a really fun collaboration. And I had intentions of doing glue gun work for the stained glass on this piece as well, but sometimes, the paints and the piece has a mind of its own, and frankly, it turned out so special and beautiful, I didn't have the heart to be able to do anything else with it. I was really impressed with how these Vivid Intense metallics from ColourArte, how they reacted and how beautiful they were in this kind of pearl cell Dutch pour. I mean, this is really what I'm calling it, is a pearl cell Dutch pour. And I'll let you listen to some tunes while I blow over my base paint and do the blowout. And I'll talk to you on the flip side.
It's coming in a distant chill with
I wanted to take some time to say thank you to Leslie Onstadt of ColourArte for developing these wonderful products and for her time and attention to putting these terrific events together to showcase all these beautiful paints and pigments. If you're finding this video interesting, entertaining, or informative, please subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring the bell and give me a thumbs up. Ring that bell so you'll be alerted when I upload new videos. And if you have any questions or you'd just like to say hi, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment.
Once the candles on the tree glow, softly lighting up the lilac snow, then the quiet of the winter night was filled with wonder and pure delight. Oh, the lilac snow tells secrets of long ago, of carols sung, of gifts we've known. Oh, the as the lilac snow falls alone.
Now, as I'm done, I'm taking time to walk around my piece and look at it from all angles, and I like to do this with all of my pours because, you kind of notice things from different angles that maybe you didn't see when you looked at it from its original orientation. What I see is I'm blowing in on that center section so that it has more of a kind of graduated spiral shape through the Dutch pour blowout. I just wanted that to kind of be narrowed out a little bit more in the middle there. And I'm going to go grab some of my base paint though, and I'm going to cover up that little area there that I blew out and make sure that it's, pristine white. I want it not to have any kind of shading there. And you can do that when you see something happening in a painting. You can take some of your base paint and go back and correct it if you need to. That's the great thing about fluid paint and fluid art. You can do those kinds of things, and I'm just taking some time to embellish it and touch up some of the lines that are going through it. I love how smoky and elegant and wispy this piece turned out, and it took a more meaningful turn what this piece means to me, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. I'm really pleased with how elegantly these colors work together within this Dutch pour / pearl cell painting. I'm really pleased with how it's retained the look of the Dutch pour but has those beautiful wintry snow-like cells. Now, because this is our educational event, there will be prizes awarded, and specifically a $400 shopping spree from ColourArte to someone if you just follow along with all the artists' videos in order, collect all of their secret word or words. When you think you've got the secret phrase figured out, you can go to ColurArte.com and cast your guess, and you will be in the running to win the $400 shopping spree. Now, submit your guess to the ColurArte website by midnight, February 9th, and you'll be in the running to win the shopping spree, and the winners will be announced on February 12th. So you want to keep a lookout for that. You also want to keep a lookout for my secret phrase word. I'll be revealing that a little later in this video. Now, each of the channels of the affiliate artists participating in this educational event will also be awarding a ColourArte mini prize valued at $50. And in order to be in the running for that, you need to subscribe to each of the artists' channels, and you want to give their video a thumbs up and also leave a comment, and then from the comments we'll be drawing at random the winners for each of our channels, and those will also be announced on the ColourArte website on February 12th. I'm really pleased with the results of this Pearl Cell Dutch pour experiment, and it was a bit risky because if you know anything about cloud mix, sometimes it can eat up everything and then you kind of lose the image completely. And this is an adaptation of Tiffany Bergeron's cloud recipe, and I just thinned it out a lot to turn it into a pearl cell recipe. And I love how it turned out. And my mother recently passed away. We lost her last January 30th, and we're about to come up on the anniversary of her passing. And it's just been a rough holiday season, and I know I commiserate, and my heart goes out to everyone who's lost someone close to them, and going through the first holiday season without them is really tough. And this piece is really beautiful, and I'm dedicating it to the memory of my mother, Barbara Travis. And I think she would really love it, and we really miss her a lot. My dad and I are doing all right, but we miss her terribly. And like I said, my heart goes out to all of you if you are missing someone close to you during the holiday season. And I want to thank you all for all the love and support that everyone in the fluid art community has shown me. It's really meant a lot. And now I'll just let you listen to the beautiful music and enjoy this piece that I'm entitling Winter Reverie. My secret word is of. Again, my secret word is of. Priscilla Batzel of Expressionist Fluid Art Studio was up before me, and after me is Saskia Smith of Saskia Smith Art. Please be sure to tune in for their videos. And in my description box, I'll have a playlist of all the artists participating in this Winter Dreams educational event. So you can be sure to follow along, cast your guess for the secret phrase, and I hope you win that $400 grand prize from ColurArte. Thanks for sharing this time with me, and I hope to see you again real soon.